Hi guys, it's Mel here from LW Scrapping. I'm going to do a layout for you guys today for two things. Actually, three things. One is for Mixed Media Mayhem this week, and this week's recipe I actually picked. And the first thing was ink, second thing was texture paste, and the third thing was embossing powder. The next thing is off the board with pineapple papers, and I've gone through and I found a sketch from Scrapper Sketch that I haven't done yet, so I'm going to have a go at that, but include my mixed media. Now, the reason I chose texture paste and embossing powder together was one of the ladies at my local store told me about a technique that she had used, but I just didn't know how to do it. So I've had a bit of a play. Where'd I put my little piece of paper I had? Oh, cracky, I don't know where I put it now. Oh, here, right in front of me. So I did it, and then I dried it with the heat gun. And I think I decided I like the gold on it, because that was a bit dirtier texture paste too. So I'm hoping I've got all that off the spatula. So what we're going to do is we're going to powder this first, because when you put the embossing powder on, I don't want the excess to go, get all the static out of your paper. Not that I'm going down that far, but anyway, put the powder on there, so it doesn't stick to the card. Right, now I'll do along the top first, so I think I might just go like that. Now, texture paste. I always put cling wrap over the top of mine, and it keeps it for ages nice and moist. So as you can see, some of that colouring came from in here. Let's put that over there. And I'll get that a white, because I did grey last time, and I just want the white. Let's just go there. So it's going to have to stay off for a bit. Right. So I just want to go across like this. Now, I'm not exactly the best with texture paste, as you'll find out. Only because I haven't used it a lot, and I probably need to use it a bit more than I do. Alright, so now we're going to go down into this area. So I'm going to go a bit more there. So let's start off over here. I'll go onto the page there. Okay, and then I'm going to go, this is where I get a little, because I don't want to wreck what I've done. There's that bit, and we'll go down into here. And then I'm going to go down onto, someone to stay in the one spot for me. Maybe I get that'll do. We'll see how that goes. Now, one thing I don't think that's going to dry in a hurry, so I'll go like that. I'll stick that cling wrap on. I suggest everyone does this. It's a technique the lady at my local craft store taught me to do, and then stick your lid on tight. Now, I've had that container since last year. Probably this time last year I got it. And it could last me anywhere up to another year. So, get my rag out. I have my wipes out so that they would be handy. The reason I do this is because the texture paste sticks to the, kind of doesn't want to come off if it's dry. And I'm a bugger that I don't go and wash it with in the sink or anything. The baby wipes work just as good. Then you have to get the excess off, like so. Gentle with your stencils. I have wrecked a couple of stencils, just trying to wash them. Now this stencil here is from Scrapper Sketch. And they've got a website now. I've got stuff all over my hips. Now, the next bit. Damn, I've got stuff on there too. Okay, I get a bit nervous when I'm using all these products. The next bit is I am going to sprinkle. I'll put it in my lid. So I don't want it to cover all of it. I just kind of even if some got more than the others. I know this looks fiddly, but it looked alright when I did it. So what the lady at my local store had done, she had just done smothered texture paste all the way down there and just put the embossing powder over it and let it dry. But I'm actually going to heat this up because it does actually make it sparkle. Yeah, some people might not have this. It's just fine just to stencil. This is just a technique that I'm trying that, well, I've never done it before. And I'm giving it a go to try something new. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to go like that. Yep, it's got there's nothing on the ends. Okay, so I'm going to put you on pause and I'm going to go and dry this with the heat gun. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Okay, so as you can see, some of it will probably glitter more than just there. So that's what I was aiming for. So what I did with the heat gun is I kept it on there until I either saw the gold start to change to sparkle or I saw the texture paste start to bubble. And then I knew it was ready. Okay, so it's probably not the best looking thing ever, but it's what I was aiming for. Now, another piece of scrap out. So that's my texture paste and my embossing powder. Now, the other thing I was going to do is ink. I don't know what ink to use. I might use that ink. I need a new black ink pad. Let's just start here and see what happens. Just wanted to go over like this. So all this I'm just, to tell you the truth, I'm testing. Some of that wasn't dry, obviously. That's not. So just, let's go lightly. In hindsight, I probably should have done the inking first. It's a different effect, so I'm just going light ink, and then in this bit here, I'll just go like this, go a bit darker. So I didn't dry them real well, those ones. Okay, anyway, that's a mottled effect. Probably won't be able to get that rubber. I won't be able to rub that line out either, I don't think. I knew where it was. I need to clean my desk up again. It's kind of looks like a bomb's hit it again. There it is. Nowhere near where I put it. Oh no. Oh, some of it might. Okay, so got some pieces of paper here. Right, this. Now, where is my? I'll find everything. I had it last night. You know, from something. Oh, there's one thing that I was using last night and I thought I lost. Oh, there it is up there. Close to the heart, black ink pad. I might ink the edges. This is a lot better black. Okay, so you guys are learning with me because I've never done any of this before. This is the first time. So in hindsight, what I would do first is ink the page, then texture paste, then the embossing powder. Now, these two bits here, scraps. So scrap, scrap, scrap. I'm going to mount my photos on bright pink scraps. I'm trying to be on a spending freeze. I broke that a little bit the other day. I mean, the other week because I needed some cardstock, which is allowed. Oh, sorry, excuse me, hiccups. But they had a sale on some dyes, and I don't have a heck of a lot of dyes. So when I could get a dye, you know, that's worth $30 odd for $2.99, I kind of grabbed it, and then I got, so I've grabbed that one, and then I got a I got two others for $2.99. So I kind of broke my freeze a little there. Now those two are the same colour, that's a bit brighter. So I had to decide which one I was putting where. I think I'm going to put that one on the brighter one. Okay. That's how the photos are going. Let's get this one popped down. Now, I will have links down below for you guys to come and have a look at Mixed Media Mayhem. We do either a scrap lift or recipe each Friday, and then the last Friday of the month someone picks a scrap lift to do, and everyone that's a YouTuber or anyone can join in and have a go. And we have albums, and you can post them on the Facebook group and in the albums. It's amazing to see how, you know, how different everyone's is. Not everyone's is the same. I'll go that one there and that one there. So there's a bit coming out. Doesn't say it's coming, or does down there, but we'll just have a bit coming out. So let's go there. So I've gone black and white and gold with hot pink. And then I can just stick some of those, my stickers. I haven't got that many embellishments for snow, but as I said in another video that I did, 2020 we had snow at our house, and my whole life you had to travel to see snow. It didn't snow in town or in northern Tasmania. You had to actually travel an hour and a half to 2 hours to see any snow, if not more. And this year, that 2020, it was absolutely freezing, and this isn't winter. This was towards the end of spring, the start of summer. Or it could have been middle of spring. I can't remember now because I know I couldn't put my veggie patch in yet. And it had rained, and my husband said it's so cold outside, I bet anything it's going to snow. And anyway, he stayed up a bit longer, and he raced into me at, I think it was 12:15, midnight, just after midnight, and said, "It's snowing, get up." And I went, "Really?" He goes, "Yes, go and get Danita up." So I had to go and wake my daughter up. Probably could have gone bigger. You know what? Let's go like that. Let's be different. Let's do this sketch just a little bit different. Sorry, Lisa, going rogue. Now, you can get all the stencils and the printables from Scrapper Sketch. And I actually have a code that can get you 10% off those, as I'm on the design team for Scrapper Sketch. And I'll have that in the description box below if you guys are interested. The printables I can show you without dropping everything. I'm going to put them up here. I had to go and get mine printed out because I don't have a colour printer. I fussy cut all the seaside ones, but I'll show you what they're like. This is all the tickets. That's the blue tickets. Rainbow Wishes. Folk Garden. So it just prints out on whatever weight paper that you want. It's only got a few because I didn't know how it would go, and different coloured tickets. You never know, I might be able to use something from that. That in a minute, we'll have a look. So yeah, so you can get 10% off those if you use the code down below in the description box. Now let's stick that like, actually it probably should come over. Like that. And that I was going to stick up on foam. I'll just use up some of the back of their little dots. But why not? I might as well. It's all foam. I'm running out of foam again. Right, I'll stick this one up on foam. If you can hear rain, it's raining here as usual. Because we're in the middle of winter. So I'm kind of over the rain and okay, so let's go like that with that one. Okay. I've got a title that I picked out. Let's hope they stick. Let's get that on, make sure it stays stuck. So I just picked out the word amazing because like even my husband, he's only a couple of years older than me, and my mum, she said she'd never seen it snow in the city. And where we are, we're right near a river. And it never happens near a river. But 2020 was the year it decided it wanted to. Because we haven't had it happen again. We've been waiting. I have stuff everywhere again. Now I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel, so I've got 2 darks and 2 lights together, but if it doesn't faze me, then it doesn't faze me. As long as the word's on there. A little bit at the top, isn't I? So always remember there's no right or wrong in scrapbooking. You do what you think looks good for your page and what you're happy with. Don't have people tell you you should have done this and you should have done that and that's wrong and that's wrong. If you like it, then don't worry about it. I probably could have had another star there, but anyway. Live and learn. I'm only still trying to get used to texture paste. Right. Amazing. Now I had two cameras out. Now, what did I have in my stickers? Got that and that. Let's see what we can find in here. I don't have much for winter, so I kind of have to just go with I could have Ice Baby. I could go down here actually. Tis the season. It wasn't the season, but anyway. I could put a little tree. Maybe. Maybe not. What else have I got in here? Absolutely freezing that night. Nothing that really goes. I've got a couple of gold stars I could pop on there. Wicked Ports. I think I put a little snowman up the top there. Gotta keep calm and bundle up. Across the top there. I'm going to do, believe it or not, I'm going to do a cluster fair in the middle there. See where I had that blank space? So it seems I've brought in pink over here, yellow, I'll bring some yellow here. We'll go 100% chance of snow. We'll go like that. That can be a cluster. That's that finished. So let's stick that down. That on the top. Anything here? It was below 0, so we'll put below 0. Actually, let's go up there. But now, what did I have in the cutter parts I could use? Anything on here? I could do a little heart I could cut out. Do 2 little hearts. Now, fussy cutting isn't my best thing either. Now, because I went to a shop to get these printed out, they're not on very thick paper. It's slightly thicker than copy paper. I might do that. Oh, that yellow one. So needless to say, we were up quite late this night that it snowed. And I've got photos of it still there the next day. It's not like it went away. It wasn't thick, it was more ice the next day here. But the further into town that you got, my husband said it was just so thick on the roads, it was unreal. Look at that cut out there. Okay. And my mum had it really thick at her place. She was just so astonished. I think, guys, I'm going to finish this up with some Evo drops. I can't get that under there now. Let's go like that. Right, let's go. You know what? I know it's not going to show up much, but because we've gone glittery, I'm going to do white Nuvo drops. It's called White Blizzard. It'll probably show up on colour really well, but it's got a glitter to it. I forgot I had it. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just do that. I don't want to overdo it. Okay, there. I don't know if you can see, it'll dry really glittery. So anyway, that's what I've put on there. Something different. Okay, so there you go, everyone. With Messy Desk, that is what I've done for Mixed Media Mayhem this week. And off the board with pineapple paper and Scrapper Sketch number 73. Pretty sure that's in screenshot. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at these, please, by all means, press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. At the same time, if you do like what I've done, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be lovely. I will pop down below in the description box everyone playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem this week, as well as the playlist for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. And I will put the Facebook groups down for Mixed Media Mayhem and Scrapper Sketch for you to go and check out, as well as the discount code if you wanted to go and purchase any stencils or printables. And with saying that, you know, when you guys go and check out everyone else on the list or in the playlist, if you're not subscribed to them, please do. It doesn't cost to subscribe, like, or comment, and it helps everybody grow their channel. And, you know, if you've got anything, you know, some comment you might like about their layout, or you might have a question about what they used or how they did it, by all means, put a comment down there and we will all get back to you as soon as we can. And we really like getting comments. It's, you know, it's satisfying, and it's, you know, I've helped a couple of people try and find different dies or stamps or things like that. So yeah, so any questions, anything at all, pop them in the comments, and I'll stop talking and I'll go. See you everybody, and have a happy scrappy time. Bye.